I've got the contract with Pete's signature, and I want my money.
Well, of course you do. Josie. Surely a mind as quicksilver as your own can grasp the complicated position that we're in. I can't summon up cash reserves that I don't have.
You did it for your daughter.
And as soon as the contracted payments arrive from Iceland, your percentage will immediately be passed on.
I won't leave.
Don't come this close.
You're under some kind of pressure, aren't you?
Do not play games with me.
Game?
You really think that she's weak?
Josie, this key unlocks my personal hotel safe. I have put together a fascinating dossier on your idea and your late husband, Andrew's little boat that went boom.
So really they killed him.
You would need authorities to a certain safety deposit box in a bank in another city. There's enough evidence to lock you away for 3 lifetimes. They'll bear us side by side.
Stalemate.
Money.
Cash.
You have the cash.
Sign of good faith. Talk to your bank. $5 million.
The check that this guy made him, but for me this guy is in fact Catherine. Oh, Catherine Revenge is perfect right there. If I'm right.
Well played.
She had you, she had Josie.
I believe in secrecy, Coop.
So stop screaming!
But it's Albert's opinion that you might be getting in a little over your head again. This worries
Again?
me, Coop. I feel a certain responsibility.
Albert's wrong, Gordon.
You went into the shoot in Pittsburgh, Coop, and I want to make doubly sure, in fact triply sure, that it does not happen again. Copy?
I was wounded in Pittsburgh, Gordon, but beyond that, the case bears no similarities.
I must say you look all right.
Without a doubt, I'm A-OK.
Proud of you, Coop.
Now, Gordon, what the hell is this about in Chihuahua?
We've got a problem of a different sort here.
I just thought you ought to know we can hear everything you're saying.
Come on, Gary.
Why don't you invite the sheriff on in?
Already did.
It's a chess deal.
Looks like a chess deal.
Yeah.
Wyndham Earl.
Bless your heart, Coop. We're going to have to watch your back from now on.
Does it mean something? P to K4? K4?
We've taken a payment from the Icelanders on Ghost. But there's a group from the Orient that wants in. Jerry's on his way to Tokyo to check them out. I'm about to take Mr. Big to dinner.
Mr. Big is Catherine, I think.
We need to buy a little time.
Well, the first thing we do is resurvey the land, required because of the fire. Then we set up a whole parade of inspectors, federal, county, state, and if we have to, we can drop escrow into a black hole for 6 months.
You're good at your job, I think.
That's my Leland.
Nothing weird that is said or did. Maybe he's truly back.
Josie.
Oh, Harry, I don't believe you've met my assistant, Mr. Lee.
Pleased to meet you.
What are you doing?
I'm going away.
Where? Why?
Harry,
Josie.
I always called you from here. And it was here I could talk to you and be everything you wanted me to be. I sold them out. It's over. I'm going home.
Josie, you can't leave.
You say this is the place?
No.
It's best if you forget about it.
I love you. Josie, I love you.
She heard you, she heard you! I think that she's gonna come back. Maybe when they're gonna discover that the check, the 5 million, you know, they can't have them.
Would you like an after dinner drink, Mr. Dudmore?
No, Cinco. You have my cashier's check. I'm me. I have nothing.
I feel it's my duty as a civic leader to help foster.
I know a little about fire, but I really wasn't Nagasaki.
Les lentes? Please, you're just right there. Next to who I'm suspecting to be Catherine.
You're not from around here, are you? I am a visitor. Yeah, well, could I buy you a sake? No, Cinco. Well, how about a nice cold milk?
He's so adorable. I love him so much.
Do you suffer from schizophrenia? Multiple personalities?
It's too late.
You know this man, don't you? Why did you lie to me when I questioned you?
It wasn't me.
Don't you understand?
Another personality?
There is no need for medicine. I am not in pain.
Who are you?
My name is Mike.
What are you?
I am an inhabiting spirit.
Who is Philip Gerard?
He is host to me. Do you understand the parasite? It attaches itself to a life form and feeds. Bob requires a human host. He feeds on fear and the pleasures. They are his children. I am similar to Bob. We once were partners. Through the darkness of the future past, a magician longs to see. Fire, walk with me.
Okay.
But then I saw the face of God. It was purified. Took off the arm.
Oh, you're saying that you stopped
This vessel.
being like Bob after that?
To find Bob.
Don't stop it. This is his true face. If you could see it. The gifted and the damned.
Is Bob near us now?
I'm wondering, are you Bob? Like, is it another personality? No.
The house is filled with many rooms, each alike, but occupied by different souls.
The Great Northern Hotel.
Really? A new weird episode of Twin Peaks. Can I say it like that? Like, just a new episode of Twin Peaks? We know that this show is weird and all, but that final scene, that discussion, the one-armed guy is schizophrenic, you know, has multiple personalities. One of them is considering himself as a spirit. That spirit was like Bob, was a partner with Bob, but not anymore. He managed to find God, so to change, he cut his arm and now he made his mission to stop Bob. He's considering that Bob is like a parasite, someone who is feeding himself with fears and pleasures. All of that work fire with me situation line, you know. He wants to stop Bob now. I'm really like, that guy, you know, that random guy. At some point I was like, are you Bob? Like, I mean, Bob maybe can be another personality if we're continuing with that. but no, they don't look like each other. And I was like, we saw Bob in different scenes, but at the same time, it was each time hallucinations when he attacked Madeline, when Cooper saw things about him, when Sarah also, Laura's mother, saw him. Each time it was hallucinations, so in fact no one truly saw him, saw Bob. So it could be one of his hallucinations, but they are really not looking like each other, so I don't think so. I think that Bob exists on his own. The Great Northern Hotel, like, okay, that's such a reveal, you know? Okay, let's go back to the beginning of this episode. They managed to release Audrey, that's great. They didn't take her to the hospital that bad, like clearly the girl had an health situation issue, she was making an overdose, you know, with drugs. You should take people to the hospital, not take care of them just by yourself. Like, I'm not sure that it was truly safe. I'm glad that at the end she's alright, but still, not sure that it was truly safe. I understand that people would have asked questions, but you can find a lie, you can find something to say. Well, that's done. They didn't bring her back to her dad just like that. Her dad didn't want for them to bring his daughter back just like that. Like, really, as her dad, it would have been my first concern. Like, my girl was kidnapped, people were blackmailing me with her. You're telling me that, you know, she was drugged and all. I don't care if you think that she needs to rest with you. I want her to rest with me. I want to keep my eyes on her to know that she's alright and all. Like, no. And clearly during that moment he was more concerned about having his money back. After that, when he saw Audrey again, clearly he knows that she knows that he owns that brothel, you know, and he doesn't want for her to say it to Cooper, he doesn't want for Cooper to guess that he was being blackmailed by these guys, you know, and they used his daughter because of him. Like, Cooper thinks now that all of that was put in place for him, to have Cooper, to have him. But no, in fact, like, clearly for that Renault brother, it was a bonus situation, but at the beginning it was really just to annoy, to do something against Benjamin. So yes, Audrey and Benjamin are going to talk about it. Audrey accepted to lie, to not say the truth to Cooper. Maybe she wanted to by coming back home with Cooper into his car, but clearly Benjamin guessed it and is never gonna let her alone again, I think, with Cooper. At least he's gonna try. Audrey waking up and being comforted by Cooper, for sure it's sweet and nice and I appreciate their relationship, but I'm not gonna come back to what I said about a potential love relationship between them. She's too young, really way too young for him, and the situation about that admiration that she has for him, someone older, someone who is in charge with power, I'm not okay with it, and I was so glad that Cooper was not okay with it. But right there, waking up, you know, the fact that she prayed for him to save her and he came to save her and she's waking up with his arm like that, it's sweet, but I'm really like, oh no, she's gonna fall even more in love with you. And I'm beginning to think that maybe Cooper also can fall in love with her. Oh, I don't know how this relationship is gonna evolve and if I'm gonna accept it or not. For now, I'm not so ready, as you can see, as you can understand with all of what I'm explaining to you right now. We didn't have news about Andy and Lucy. We didn't see Andy during this episode. Did he leave to visit Lucy? I would love that. But yes, we didn't see him at all. We had Harry visiting Josie. Like, first, Josie, the entire situation with Josie, we know that her mission was to come right there, surely to marry the guy who had the meal, to find a way to kill him, to have the meal, like for herself, to have money for the meal and all. Like, clearly she was on a mission for that guy, Mr. Eckhart, something like that. And now it's time for her to come back home with that other guy who is violent with her. Clearly I'm pretty sure that it was not a sexual relationship, you know, that they had. Like, I'm pretty sure that she was not okay with it. She doesn't want to come back like she would want to stay. She was attached to Harry. Maybe she was even in love with him. He was in love with her and he didn't hesitate to say it while she was leaving. But she truly left with that 5 million check, you know, from Benjamin. But I'm pretty sure that it's not gonna work, that check. I'm pretty sure of it. So maybe Josie can come back home. And I'm pretty sure of it because I'm pretty sure that Mr. Big, you know, is not who he says he is. And for me, it's Catherine playing with Benjamin because he played with her. Right there, the fact that she talked with Pete. I mean, they talked with Pete. For me, it's Catherine. And she's gonna have her revenge thanks to that. On Josie, on Benjamin. It would be a perfect plan, a perfect revenge for Catherine. I really hope so. That it's her, you know, that I'm not wrong about it. I would be so surprised now that if at some point we don't have that reveal. Maddy left. At some point she had to leave. Remember that she's just the cousin visiting for Laura's funeral. That's it, the funeral was some time ago now. For sure she needs to leave at some point. She was really helpful and really nice, so I appreciated her. I was really surprised that at the end of all of that scene with Harold, with James, you know, intervening to save them, for James and Donna, that was a confirmation of their love. I was surprised about it because really, for me, during that moment, James' first instinct, it was to grab Maddy, not Donna. I know Donna, she wanted to stay to really take the diary, but no matter what, he grabbed Maddy. I don't know why, but I was so focused on that really for me it was a surprise after that for them, yes, it was the confirmation of their love. I'm glad for them, but I'm not so sure of it, you know. I mean, after that, James, he said that yes, for him it was how he felt, you know, like really he wanted to save Donna, that was so important for him, all of the thing about their hearts joining together and all. Okay, but your actions are not really going with your words, what you say that your feelings are to Donna and to Maddy. But okay, if you say so, and if he truly feels like that, okay. Are they gonna really visit Harold after that for the diary? We'll see. Maybe Harold is gonna hide it really well. Or we have all of the situation also with Leo coming back home, being a vegetable like that. The fact that they're not gonna have in fact a lot of money to take care of him. The fact that they were not torturing him but teasing him like that, with the fact that they are together, Bob and Shelly. Okay, why not? Oh, we had news also about Nadine, who still thinks that she's a teenager and she wanted to have sex with Ed into her parents' house. She's so fun, Nadine. Like that, but also like she was before. But how long can you keep a lie like that? Oh, and we didn't have news also about Hank, who was taken, you know, by that Renault brother. Not that I'm worried about him, but still I want news about that situation. Leland is back at work. He has good ideas, apparently. Leland is really back. As himself, you know. We'll see about it. I'm not so sure. With a guy like him, I'm not so sure. Okay, that was a cool episode. A lot of things happened, in fact, into this episode, because we had also Cooper's supervisor coming. So, see, everything put together, a lot of things happened. But now that we have short episodes, I mean, shorter than during the season 1, at the end, I'm still like, okay, we missed that about Lucy, we missed that about Hank. Because I know that with a regular episode from the season 1, I would have had everything. But no, not anymore. Okay, it's all for you and for me for today. So it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Crazy.